All right, Mr. Beltran, here again. We're going to practice some more of that soccer dribbling. Again, you're going to need some space, okay? If you are allowed to and you can also do this outside, okay? If you're inside, make sure that you have a clear space without anything to get in your way, without a trip over or anything like that. If you have a soccer ball, that's great. If not, you can always use a different kind of ball, basketball, a four-square ball. Remember, I myself have a little mini basketball hoop, so I got this little ball. Even though it's a lot smaller, still a great way to practice your soccer dribbling. Okay, I've got rolled up pair of socks, or got that paper ball. Remember, 3 or 4 pieces of paper crumpled up. Okay, makes it a little bit larger. Okay, I'm going to use my soccer ball here. Toe taps forward. Okay, remember for the toe taps, you're lightly putting your foot on top of it. Okay, now for the one where we're moving forward, you're going to just gently push the ball forward a little bit, put the foot down, then use the other foot. Forward, 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 forward. Okay? And then when you run out of space, go ahead and start over. Putting that foot on top, forward, 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 forward. Okay, we're going to practice that for 1 minute. Ready, go. All right, here, this next one is the same idea, but instead of going forward, you're going to do it backwards. Okay, so this time I'm going to start at the front of my space, put my foot on top of the ball, and then lightly pull it back, okay? So just the same idea, except now I'm going backwards. Of course, start slowly, and then as you get the hang of it, you can go a little bit faster at your speed, okay? 1 minute, ready, go. All right, this next one here is called a sole roll. They call it the sole roll because you're going to use the sole, which is the bottom of your foot, to roll the ball back and forth. Okay, so I'm going to lightly put my foot on top of the ball. It doesn't matter which one you start with. And I'm going to lightly roll the ball across my body, then put my other foot on top of it, and then go back the other direction. Okay, back and forth. See, so remember those toe taps that we were doing before? Okay, this is the same idea, except now the ball is kind of moving side to side here. And then as you get better at it, you can go a little bit faster. All right, we're gonna practice that for 1 minute. Ready, go. All right, now this next one is going to be sole roll while moving. Okay, and what I mean by that is now I'm going to be moving to the side. So I'm going to start on one side. So I'm starting on my right side, so I'm only going to use my right foot. My foot's on top of it. I'm going to roll my ball, but if you notice what I'm going to do with my foot is as I put my foot down, it's going to kind of cross a little bit. And then I'm going to step over and then roll again. Okay, so it's going to go roll, roll. Okay, and when you run out of space, then we go with the other foot. So now I'm going to roll my ball, sole roll, put my foot down, switch, roll, and I'm out of space. Okay, so back and forth, again, start slowly, and then as you get the hang of it, go a little faster. 1 minute, ready, go. This next one, we're going to kind of combine the last two things we've been practicing. We're going to pretend we have a square on the ground. Now, if you want, you could put 4 cones if you have cones. If you have some toilet paper rolls, you can make a square with the toilet paper rolls. You can use pretty much anything to be the cones. You can use socks, four socks, quarters, anything that you can find to make 4 cones. Or if not, you can even just imagine that there's a square there. Okay, so it's up to you. I'm going to just imagine I have my square there. Okay, so I'm just pretending there's a square. Now, the idea here, okay, I'm going to start at the bottom part of my square in one corner. Okay, I'm going to do that sole roll across to the other corner. Okay, when I get to this corner, then I'm going to do those toe taps forward. So it's going to be toe tap, till I get to the front corner. Then I'm going to do the sole roll the other direction. Sole roll. And then I'm going to do those toe tap backwards. And then I'm back to that starting corner. Okay, so it's sole roll to the other corner, depending on how much space you have. Then toe taps forward to the front corner. When you get to the front corner, sole roll the other direction, however much space you have. And then toe taps backward. Okay? And again, always, like the other one, start off slowly. As you get the hang of it, then you can speed up. Okay? So we're going to do that for 1 minute. Ready, go. Here we go. Another drill I want us to practice here is the figure 8. So we're going to use those cones again. Again, whatever you have available to you. We're going to just use 2 of them now, and we're going to put them in a row, one in front, one in back. Okay, and you're going to dribble around the cones, kind of like you're drawing a number 8. Okay, we're going to start with only using your right foot. So I'm starting at the back here. So using my right foot, I can use the inside or outside like we were practicing previously. Okay, so I'm going to use the outside here, then I'm going to use the inside to go in the middle, then I'm going to use the outside again, and as I'm going around, I'm going to go around, around, back to the middle, and then I'm back to where I started. Okay, so I'm using the inside of my foot and the outside of my foot, but only the right foot as I go around in a number 8, in a figure 8, like I'm drawing an 8 around those two cones. Okay, the bigger or farther away you have those cones, the more space, the easier it is. The closer those cones are, it's a little bit harder. So you kind of have to decide what's good for you. Okay, so only using the right foot, inside and outside of your foot. We're going to do the figure 8 for 1 minute. Ready? Go. All right, now that we've practiced that with the right foot, of course we have to practice it with the left foot. Same idea, using the inside and the outside of our left foot, making that figure 8. Start off slowly. As you get the hang of it, you can go a little bit faster. 1 minute. Ready, go. And that was the last one for today, all right? So if you want to practice them again, go ahead and go back in the video. You can practice again. When you're done, make sure you do your stretches. Make sure you fill out that Google form. I'll see all of you next time.